Good evening, dear viewers. Hello and welcome to a new edition of Business Insider. I'm your host for tonight, Mohammed Abdurrahim, and tonight we'll be talking about Egypt's prospects in the global dietary supplements market. That will be the main topic here in our program. But first, let's recap what happened on Wednesday in the runoff round of the first phase of the parliamentary election, as starting from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. on Wednesday, the voting took place inside Egypt in the House of Representatives elections in the runoff round of the first phase, and over the last couple of days, Egyptian expats were voting in the same round. The National Election Authority held a press conference on Wednesday over the ongoing runoff rounds of the House of Representatives elections first phase, and earlier the authority announced the results of the second phase of the vote. With us now live is Nile TV International's correspondent from Giza, one of the governorates that is witnessing a runoff round here, because it was in the first phase, so this is the runoff round for the first phase. Abeer Metwaly is with us. Good evening, Abeer. Thank you for joining us. Please, Abeer, tell us, talk to us about the activities today, the voting today, the turnout, the composition of the voters. How did you see this Wednesday and the runoff round of the first phase of the elections?
Yes, Mohammed, good evening to you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I was in Giza Governorate since the early hours of the day. Starting at 9 a.m. sharp, the polling station opened its gate for the voters to cast their ballots. Security was deployed inside and outside the polling station. The voting was taking around 5 to 7 minutes for the voter to cast his ballot. Everything was under control. Also, Mohammed, in Giza Governorate, in Mbaba,
yes,
particularly in Munira, the Osman Ibn Affan school has 24 polling stations, 62 subcommittees. 14 candidates, Mohammed, were competing in Giza for 2 seats in the coming House of Representatives. Also, the rerun was in 19 constituencies, in 7 governorates, Mohammed.
Yes.
They are Giza, Al-Fayoum, Asmir, Sohad, Sina, and Alexandria and Bahira governorates.
Yes, Abeer, what about the turnout? I mean, do you see a rise or a fall in the turnout in the runoff round compared to the first round of the elections in the first phase? What about the turnout? How did you see the turnout?
The turnout was in the morning before the polling station opened its doors. The queues were men and women, all age brackets, youth. Everyone was queuing before the opening of the polling station, starting 8 a.m. in the morning. The polling station opened, as I said before, at 9 sharp. Also, there was a break from 3 to 4. In the morning, there was a very high turnout. Later in the day, it was not very high. And before the polling station closed, the turnout was high.
Yes. What about the voters themselves? I mean, did you see, for instance, youth dominating the turnout, women, the elderly? I mean, what's your observation, Abeer?
All age brackets were represented today throughout the day. Women were dominating the scene in the morning, also elderly people, and it's worth mentioning, Mohammed, that facilitations were provided for the elderly people, especially youth. Also, there were facilitation for the normal people, the QR code. You can scan the QR code by your mobile, and it guides you to the procedures of the voting process. Also, there is an application to be downloaded on the mobile to facilitate casting your ballot throughout the day. Mohammed, here in Giza Governorate in Mbeba, polls closed at 9:20 because there were some people casting their ballots after 9. So the station here closed 20 minutes later.
All right. Nile TV International's Abeer Metwaly talking to us via phone from Giza. Thank you very much, Abeer. Of course, as we said, there was a press conference held by the National Election Authority held earlier today. In that conference, the authority's executive head, Councillor Ahmed Binderi, said the vote is running regularly in the 20 constituencies that are slated for this round of the elections. He added that the governorate of Sohag is one of the provinces that witnessed a large voter turnout. And earlier, the National Election Authority had announced the results of the second phase of the vote, and National Election Authority Chief Councillor Hazem Badawi said the elections took place in a democratic atmosphere and asserted that there were no cover-ups for breaches in the electoral process. Councillor Badawi also said that reporting any irregularity does not undermine the integrity of the elections. All right, so that was the update on the voting in the first of 2 days of voting here at home in the runoff round of the first phase of the House of Representatives elections. We'll be taking a short break now, dear viewers, and when we come back, we will be tackling our main topic for Business Insider tonight, which is Egypt's prospects in the global dietary supplement market. Please stay with us.